Well, you would stick your penis inside of it, and then you would get an erection.
No, but then what?
Looks like I got stuck with gas green. Thanks, Aaron.
Purple used to be my favorite color, and then I realized how dumb it was. I don't even know what my favorite color is now. Pink. I guess I just brightened up, you know?
Yeah.
I was a gloomy lesbian, and now I'm a bright gay man.
Hi, and welcome to the 10-Minute Power Hour. My name is Dan, and this is my good friend Aaron Hansen.
Good
Hello, Aaron.
friend.
Yeah, great friend.
I was thinking the other direction, but that's fine.
Aaron, I couldn't help noticing a small stool here.
Yeah, man, sorry. I had to go really bad.
No, I mean we have a guest.
Oh!
Who's it going to be?
Well, why don't you come on in?
It's Alana! Hello, Alana. Welcome.
Great stool, I really
Yes. Is it even
Really
like...
enthusiastic.
What are we doing today, Dan?
I don't know.
Gotcha.
Told you.
You did. I was like, your hat's cool, and then I forgot to listen to what you were saying.
Etsy price is right.
Does that mean we will be looking at Etsy products and trying to guess how much they are?
Yes, without going over. Well, let's see what's first. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, let's check them out, shall we?
That's
Okay.
real.
I think they're real human teeth. Oh,
They are human-ass teeth.
Is that legal? Are you
Yeah,
allowed
where
to
did
do that?
who did they extract them from?
I always get weirded out because I forget that there's a huge root. So I always
Yeah.
see the root as the tooth, and I'm like, whose teeth are these? There they are.
It is nice.
Why?
It comes in a nice bag too, so that's
Why?
probably extra.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do they have plaster on them?
I think they're just shit teeth.
Yeah, maybe that's why they had
They're
to be
English.
removed.
They're like whiter than I thought, but they're kind of gunky. Does that like make it more or less expensive?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I'd pay $25 for those teeth.
25 cha-ching.
I think I said 12.
Oh.
There's a lot to weigh up here. I really don't know.
I went with 23.07.
Wow.
If it was $25, they'd be like, it's $24.95.
As an appreciator of human body parts on the market, you're a little too right on the nose with
It is
that.
a finite resource, though. You know, like you're like, well, how hard is it to get teeth? But sorry, it's infinite. I mean, we can produce teeth forever.
We can produce teeth forever.
We can?
They're not rare.
Yeah.
Oh, collectively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just mean like once
There
they're
are more teeth on the market every day.
Yes, you could just spray goo in someone and then you create, what, 25 new teeth?
Yeah. That's how it works.
Dan wins. The teeth are $37.60.
Wow, those are expensive teeth.
$37?
Does that mean you paid $37 for this?
Yeah.
You could find them cheaper.
Tentacle. Medical grade silicone.
What is this for? Is this for butthole tickling?
I mean, whatever you want, really.
Yeah. Anything can be if you're determined
That's
enough.
what I mean.
There's no like...
Try teeth.
can I get those teeth back?
Crossover. Oh,
How's it feel?
my goodness. Oh, wow. Oh. Aaron, please.
This reminds me of my first time.
Boy, I don't know. This could be high, actually.
I think this is pretty high.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of uses for this.
This is...
Cosplay, sex.
And we're out of
Cosplay.
ideas.
It looks like it was 3D
3D
printed. They 3D printed the original tentacle
Yeah,
and then they made a
cast it.
mold.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's a lot of effort. That's
Yeah,
a lot of effort.
it is. All right, Aaron, you go first.
I said 49.
80?
Oh.
Yeah.
Does the question mark count as the price?
I went $120.
my
Wow,
God.
huge
Yeah.
range.
Yeah.
The point goes to Aaron. The tentacle is $62.
Wow, that is reasonably priced. Yes. Great job.
I gotta
Since-
get me one of those.
Yeah.
Since I got it right, I get to keep it.
Well, I mean, you opened it, so it is yours.
The law.
Are you hearing this? All right, hold on. Are you hearing this?
Oh my God.
There's no way that's $49. Look at all this value.
I know. What are you trying to prove?
Third-party Game Grumps merch product.
Oh, that's a little David Cheeseman.
Technically, this is supposed to be Dan.
I look like a just tiny Easter Island statue. I will say $12.
I'm going $1.
What the hell?
Ouch.
That's messed up. I said 15 and 5 cents.
The point goes to Aaron. It's $20.
$20.
Wow!
Oh my God, it's pretty strong.
Oh yeah, it's a beefy boy.
You throw it against a wall?
You could definitely throw that against a wall.
Give it a try.
You can throw anything against a wall. Oh my God, our whiteboard! Wow, nice job.
He's the strongest man alive.
Yeah. Jar of spiders.
Like specific spiders?
Black widows.
It's a jar of black widow spiders.
And formaldehyde.
It's more of a vial.
Actually, I think I'll find it's a vial.
They're pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Do you want to dump them out?
No.
It's
No.
formaldehyde.
All right, go ahead and dump them out, Dan.
It's upsetting. I don't know how much a jar of spiders costs. I usually pay money to have these things removed from my
Yeah, I was
house.
gonna say these are free in my home.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Take a good look at it. All right, examine it. Really take in the contents, right?
No.
How many spiders are in
I'm
there?
sorry, I got so worried that you would throw it. I was like, please.
How many
Not
spiders?
again. How many spiders?
Yeah.
Oh, I was paying so little attention. 7.
How many spiders, Dan?
Is it closest without going over?
Price is Right rules.
I'm 6, I think.
There are 7 spiders in here.
Wow.
Can I get a bonus point? Can I-
Yeah, do one up later.
Thank you so much.
Hey!
Oh, shit.
$48.03.
$25.
Wow.
Just throwing guesses out in the wind.
We're all pretty close. $31.
They are $62.
$62? That's like $9 a spider.
It did occur to me to be like, how much is formaldehyde? Is that easy to get?
Oh, I
Right?
don't
Like,
know.
there's maybe some multiple things it would cost.
Okay.
Someone just there shake your head. How do you know?
A ring of a guy jerking off.
What?
It's a picture of the guy jerking off. I thought it was just the ring you took from a man who was jerking off.
Ring from a guy jerking
It's
off.
way different.
That would be kind of hard to do.
Difficult.
Yeah.
But not impossible.
No, doable.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
that-
awesome.
He's very sensual with it. I'm happy for him.
It's a little.
Looks like sterling silver, maybe.
I'm just imagining this on like QVC, like middle-aged women being like, "This is a classic jerk-off ring."
I think this is probably. I don't want to give you hints. Don't look at me. Don't.
I said $25.
I think I said 18.
Wow.
I said 14 and 87 cents.
Wow. All right.
It goes to Dan. It's $34.
Yeah! Someone's gonna pay $30 for a jerk-off ring, no question.
Does Alana have a single point?
She has one.
Yeah,
You
because I
get-
counted
the
the amount of
spiders.
spiders definitely correctly.
Taxidermy stripper mouse.
Wow, it's got lashes for
It
days.
does.
Yeah, the
The fact that it's
turntable.
rotating really helps.
Yeah, that's it. Man, those whiskers though.
You're coming home with me. Somebody worked hard on this.
Somebody was hard working on this.
What's her name?
Stuart Tittle. Merely a
I'm
vessel.
going $87.
Wow.
Wow, I said $75.
I said $75 and 1,100,000 cents.
I'm screwed.
The point goes to Alana. It's $139.
Wow, well done. Well done.
Aztec death whistle.
What is that?
Okay, so
Go into it and cup your hand at the end.
Is this gonna be crazy
It
loud?
sounds
Yeah.
like a screaming guy.
oh my god, it does.
That's great. That's great.
That's insane. Oh my god, that rules.
It sounds sort of like wind.
Oh, it's got my goo all over it.
Well, all
Add
right.
an extra
Yeah, I was just
$1.
gonna say.
Aztec?
You think this is 3D printed?
3D printed by
I
the
love that you have
Aztecs.
some hyperfixation way. Anytime anyone hands you anything, you go, yeah, no, that's 3D printed for sure.
It's not.
No.
Yeah.
This
no.
looks like it was
Good to know.
handmade and then they made a mold out of it.
Do you think they painted it? Does it look like it's got like a wash on it or anything?
They painted the bottom.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty sick. Okay, there's value in here.
Every number I'm thinking feels wrong.
Yep.
So what was this for?
I think they used to be used in rituals.
Why don't they just get somebody to scream?
Aztec Union rules
Yeah.
clearly state.
You can't scream during rituals.
Bylaws.
$130.
Ooh.
Wow. All right. I thought much less. $55.
I want $37.78.
Dan went over, so it goes to Aaron. It's $47.
Wow.
You charge them way more for that.
I know.
It's so well made.
Yeah, you've just got yourself a customer that'll pay $130 for the death whistle.
Like I don't know how you can value something called a death whistle less than $50.
Yeah, I mean, that alone should be worth the price of admission. That's real gold.
Put her from the Cecil Hotel.
Oh,
What is this?
Okay.
Just from the sink or from the? I guess it's all the same.
What was the Cecil Hotel?
It's where
Read the tag.
it's where
Girl
Elisa
died in the
Lamb
tank.
died in the water tank.
Who's Lisa Lamb?
She
doesn't
died in the
know.
water tank.
He doesn't know.
This is to certify that this water was bottled at the former Stay on Main Hotel, where guests complained about the taste and color of the water during the tragic events of February 2013. Fun stuff, Jess. Thank you so much for this.
So there's no human in the water. That's just regular water.
Warning, use with caution. This product is not effective against the undead.
Good. That's. I
Yeah.
was gonna use
Thank
it
God they
once.
printed that.
Yeah.
She was in there for a week.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so people were like, "Oh, the water tastes weird because her dead body was."
I like the octopus sex thing more.
I did 1,100, just a bunch of ones.
I went $40. It's a jar of water.
Yes, it is. $90.
Nobody gets the point. You all went over. It's $19.
What a steal! I stand corrected.
This
It's
is
a well-marketed jar of water.
Yeah.
it's like gamer girl bathwater, but it's dead girl bathwater.
Yeah. But it's not even. That's the problem.
Face cloth.
Oh,
hold on.
I hate it.
What in the Resident Evil is this?
It's very The Thing.
Wow.
It's by the good people at Gaping Gobs.
Shut up!
Boy, that is pleasant.
I kind of love it.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
So it's plaster. Yep. Hand painted.
Do you think it's 3D printed?
We're gonna read on
No,
that.
this was sculpted.
No 3D printed, sculpted. Yeah.
Didn't even come with batteries.
Okay, lop $5 off the price.
I like how some of them kind of look like they're enjoying it.
Good time?
Awesome.
I would literally pay you to remove this from my house.
I want to throw it against the wall.
Stop it. Get some help. $60. I think it's
$60.
pretty sick. I don't think the market for it is huge, but I think it's rad.
Do you think it's pretty $60?
Nice. Yes, that's what I meant to say.
I believe it's $35. Like I can just see $34.99.
I went $125.01.
All right.
The point goes to Alana at $79.
Bravo.
So pretty close.
Make it a late charge.
Really racking up points.
Yeah.
No, wait, I was in it the whole time. So, okay.
Taxidermy toad pouch.
It actually sounded like a frog when you moved the chair. Can you do that?
I didn't move the chair, you did.
Move the chair.
That was me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
You were the only one moving.
Oh, wait. Okay, so it's got a zipper, so you can place all your frog-related items inside the stomach contents.
It's got a little butthole.
All frogs do, Aaron. I don't know how to tell you.
I don't know. Could you just show him the frog butthole, Dan?
Stop aggressively telling me to do this. I was promised this wasn't how it was going to be when I moved to Hollywood.
No, you weren't. That's a good butthole.
Right?
Thank you.
Jeez. No, you were the anti-butthole guy. You can't act like you're on the side of the butthole now.
I was until I was complimented.
Look at that.
That
I'll
changed,
say anything.
that changed anything.
Man, this is
What?
a great product.
I think it's really well made.
Yeah. I feel like the frog would be proud to know that things worked out the way they did.
I gotta be honest, it's not a great pouch.
You can't fit much stuff
You
in
can
there.
definitely put drugs in there, which is definitely what it's for.
Yes, I would imagine.
Who's to say?
Yeah, who can say how big drugs are?
Never seen them. Not even one time.
Flavor Flav. I said 5128.
Oof.
50.
Wow. We were all in the same range. I said $42.
The point goes to Aaron at $75.
Wow.
Yeah!
Wow.
That almost sounded exactly like the Howie scream.
I know.
Kermit the Frog wiener cover.
That is large.
It's Kermit-esque.
It's
They did
even got a
bad
ball
job.
cozy.
Wait a second. Hang on, though. So that's made for an erect penis.
Yeah, but it's a very generous sock.
How would you use it?
Well, you would stick your penis inside of it, and then you
then?
would get an erection.
No, but then what?
You just have a penis that looks like Kermit.
You just hang out by yourself.
Well, it's got a little mouth, so you can kind of like peek it out, you know?
This is Kermit the Frog
That's what I'm saying. Come
hiding a penis. I'm going to keep it around the house for my
crocheted.
flaccid schlong.
Nice and warm.
Yeah, that's
I didn't mean
that's
to
the
hit you in
real
the face
reason
with
you
that.
keep it around. You keep it around like within eyesight, and then somebody's like, "What is this?" It's like, "Oh, that's a Kermit dick cozy. It was custom made for me."
It actually looks nothing like Kermit.
That's what I'm saying. They did a really bad job.
I said $42.
$30.
I said like 15, 17.
It goes to Dan. It's a $46 wiener.
Yeah!
$46.
Almost like I've done shopping before.
It's a vibrator from 1927.
Fulfill this wish.
Oh,
You can plug it in if you want.
it's different
No
than I thought it would be.
Excuse me?
Somebody wrote notes on this.
What exactly the
Excuse me?
is this,
That's the vibrator.
dude?
No. Nope. No.
Yeah.
Electric vibrators. How to start.
For the dame in your life.
How to obtain the different strokes. All right. Wow, oiling. Okay.
Yeah, there's that's like the biggest part of this. Make sure to maintain a clean oil. You don't want it to get gunky, do you?
Returning goods. Oh no. Gotta return that.
Plug it in, dude. Have it like blow our circuit.
Dude, look at the dangerous exposed wire at the end of this.
It's not exposed, it's just the one layer.
Well, you plug it in. Because if one of us is going to die plugging in a vibrator, it should be you.
Has whoever made this scene a clitoris?
Oh, this was definitely made by a man.
Yeah.
She's going to love it. Make it look like a cannon of some sort.
And is this like the dial? Okay, this changes the settings.
Yep. If this is how I die, I'm honestly okay with it.
Yeah, I mean,
Take me out this way. It's fine.
take me home, country road.
Oh no, no.
It's been like squished a little bit, so you gotta kind of.
I love it when that happens to my sockets. Before I plug them in.
My
Why don't you pick that up and?
Why don't you pick that up?
Because I'm plugging it in.
All right.
I have to hold it plugged.
You need someone beside the bed next to you.
Wow, I can feel it up my whole arm. Actually, dude, actually. Here,
Yeah, I'm gonna take that one.
here, hold.
Holy! Oh my
I know,
God!
I know, it's very powerful.
You put it in the tentacle.
Ooh, it's like soft.
Really?
This is legit awesome. It smells like something's burning.
That's so aggressive.
Well, I don't know. Some people need a little.
Well, I guess when you have all the oil.
Oh yeah.
It has other attachments. Oh! I don't quite get it.
What's that for?
I don't know.
What?
Let me just screw off the nubbin head and put on the sucking head.
Wow.
It kind of hurts. Oh, it smells like shit.
It reminds me of that Friday night.
This is sick as
It
hell.
hurts. It smells like shit.
Oh my God, look at them. You need a degree in auto mechanics to deal with this.
That's the build quality of White Cross electric vibrators.
If goods are defective, return them to us together with the guarantee tag.
Is
Be
White
sure to
Cross?
write us telling us full details.
Spare no detail.
Any electrical device should be kept dry. Oh, that's gonna be a problem.
Avoid using this while standing on a damp or wet floor or during electrical storms.
It's the only way I can get on.
I'm gonna go $251.07.
$3.99.
$4,750.
You all broke? It's $197.
Wow. Wow.
It has the box and the pamphlet.
I know. It's in box.
It still works.
That's
Just say do not.
Who's our winner?
5 total wins. Aaron is the victor.
wow. Congratulations.
Huge, huge.
I buy the most unnecessary strange things.
As Alana pointed out, we shouldn't
It
just.
just says,
It just says do,
Do
not.
not.
If you want more of this show, and you liked it, I know you did, go on Patreon. Patreon.com/GameGrumps. If you pay us money, we'll pay you back in comedy.
It's like the old saying goes: why buy the cow when you can get the sex for free? This was really fun.
This was very fun.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming by, Alana.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Do you want to try wiggling this around?
I'd love to wiggle that around.
Yeah!
Wow. Oh my God, you're whipping Thank you so much for joining us today, unless you wanted to say something.
Well, I do feel like we should put Kermit on it.
That is a new character. I love it. The eyes look so much more distressed now than they did before.
Hey, Kermit, how you doing?